Hi, and welcome to another episode of 10 Minute Makes. My name is Marcie, and today we are going to try to make a tassel in the 10-minute time frame, but I can tell already it will be 2 videos. I'll do the tassel base in one video and then add the charms in another. I did a practice one just to see time frame and all of that, and it was seriously like an hour just threading the beads on. So I did have a lot of beads on it, so that's the other thing. But okay, so let's set the timer. Let me move all of these beautiful things out of the way. And so what I have first is some, actually, let's do the instructions first. Okay, so I have the 3 yarn. This is that chenille from Dollar Tree. I have 3 different colors of baker's twine, also from Dollar Tree. And then they're all tangled up, but I have 3 ribbons. This is from Temu, and these 2 are from Amazon, and it came in a huge pack. I'll link at the bottom what I can. And then I have a collection of beads, and then these are some other bigger beads to add. I also have this little set. This container is from Dollar Tree, but these individual, I think they're called, I'll list the name, but I think these are like bell caps or something like that. It's for like their tassel caps. And so the package came with these, and then these are bead caps. So 2 different things in 2 different places. This was all, I believe, one set, and then the container is Dollar Tree, and then this was from another individual pack of bead caps. So there's that. And then, okay, so now we will set the timer. And I'm going to start with, so in the first tassel I made, I just did the ribbon. I just laid everything out, but the ribbon kind of ended up on top. So that didn't work for me. It was really, find out where the start of this is. It's like flyaway. So this is kind of like ultimately what we're gonna make. But see how the ribbon is all on the top, and it's just, I mean, I don't hate it, but I'm wondering if I make the next one where the ribbon is at the bottom, then maybe it'll keep it contained a little bit better and not so flyaway. I have naturally curly hair, and I think that's the part of the flyaway that I don't like. I feel like it's my hair. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is measure out 16. So when you fold it, it's 8, but actually let's go a little bit smaller. So let's go 14. And then I'll do the chenille. Oh, there's such craziness here. And then I'll do the chenille on top. You can just take one and measure it from there. Okay, we got purple done, and then let's go red. Ooh. I really don't want to open this whole thing, but let's see what we can do. Okay, the can is open. All right, so then we'll take direction. And they don't have to be perfectly aligned. Okay, so there we have the ribbon. And I'm going to see if I can get them going in the right direction. And then we have the chenille. And then I want to do the baker's twine. Okay, all of these off here. Okay, so we have those, and then the remainder of the tassel is I'm going to be using this, I think it's the crochet yarn, I think is what it's called. And then I'm going to do let's see, I have 3, 6, 9. I'm going to do probably 4 strands of the crochet. And it's all right if these go over because we're going to adapt. Okay, so then I kind of want to put this string in between there, and then I want to splice these throughout, so I'll do one there, one here, one at the end, and then I'll do this on the inside. And honestly, I don't know if that even makes a difference, but I am not a pro at this. Okay, so then what I want to do is gather this. So you leave the crochet straight. The ribbons are all on top. You can kind of make sure that they're all like the same length, but it doesn't matter if they're not. I kind of like that they don't. And then I want to tie. I will link a couple of videos that I had for inspiration. I know Paper Terrace does a really good one. I was trying to find the video that I originally saw of hers, and I will try to find it and link it in the description box below. But she had a really good one. And then I think Hausa Mahalo is another one that I watched. So then you kind of pull all of the fibers down, and on this one I think I'm going to do this kind of antique brass color. And so you thread this through the top, and then, oh wait, I think I missed a step. Okay, so there's another part that goes to that. Okay, back up. Okay. This is the part that I think helped me get the form that I wanted. So you take a bead and then put the crochet thread through that, and then this goes on top. The fibers go on top of that bead, and then thread, or just tie this so that all of the fibers are going perpendicular, and tie that off really good. The other thing that I did was put a little bit of this B7000 down right on top of the knot. Okay, and then tie another knot on top of that. Okay, and then these two, you pull all the fibers down and then thread this through the top. So you take the crochet thread, feed it through the top, and then pull down over. Then the other thing, see, it doesn't really matter because those ribbons are still curling up. So it's all right. I guess that's the look. So then I just pull that tight. And then you can get another bead to go on the top. Let's see, let me just grab one of these. Perfect. This was the other thing I had to do, is put a little glue on the threads. And okay, we're just going to find a bead that works. So you pull that all the way up to the top. And then I just tied this off. So see, I knew we were going to run over. Okay, so then I just take the rest of the thread and loop it, tie a knot. Both threads are included in that. And then just pull it down. Take a pair of scissors if you need to. This is where the pokey tool comes in handy. And you can get that close. Okay, so this is what that looks like. And see all of the fibers still added in there. Okay, so in the next video, I will show you how I threaded the beads and then the overall effect. So this is today's 10-minute make. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial, and I will see you tomorrow. I hope you have a magnificent day, and bye-bye.